Hi guys, welcome. This is going to be a general love reading for anyone needing it. The reading is timeless, so if you feel called to watch, now would be a good time. If for some reason, maybe you're feeling called to watch at a different time, do that as well. I have one other love reading up, but I am going to start incorporating these more regularly. So once I have some more of the love readings posted, feel free to just scroll through and just allow energy to select one for you. Let's see. What messages need to come out for love? Okay, Spirit. First one to come out. This is the end. So for those of you that are contemplating or wondering, was that really it? Was this really the end of this? Confirmation, validation from Spirit that yes, this is the end. For those of you that are thinking of ending something, this again, validation for that. Moving forward, doing what you need to do in order to end this. For others of you though, it is feeling like this end could also be a lead into a beautiful new beginning. Let's see what else comes up. For others, it feels like the end of a cycle with someone, like this, the end of a pattern with someone is coming up, it feels like. Like this is not somebody that you're with, but somebody that you have an on-again, off-again connection with, even though you're not fully on together. And it just feels like there's a lot of back and forth and it never really takes off. There's never really an initiation of anything. And so if that's resonating with you, just know that this is the end of that cycle happening, which could be leading into that new beginning I was talking about, or it could be the end, as in just complete finality with this person. The next card to come up. I abandon people to make myself feel important. So for those of you that have been ghosted, or someone has left you behind, or if someone pulls you in just to push you out, pulls you in just to push you out, if you're dealing with that, you know, on a subconscious level somewhere, this person may be doing this because they're seeking, you know, some sort of self-validation. Like they need to feel like someone needs them. They need to feel that someone needs and wants them, is what I'm hearing. You don't have to be that person. And this can be the end to that. And what's really unfortunate is that, you know, when people do that, a lot of times it's really unbeknownst to them as well. They're not intending to do it. And I feel like this person, whoever this is that you're dealing with, I don't feel like it's intentionally what they're wanting is to hurt you. It's just that they're so hurt, they don't even realize that they do this, and they're not able to empathize and feel what it is that they're putting you through. So that's why this keeps happening. It feels like there's a real lack of self-awareness with this person. And so when someone is not even able to be self-aware, it's nearly impossible for them to be aware of what they're putting other people through. Someone that is that disconnected from emotion, that disconnected from self, is going to be completely disconnected from those around them, those they interact with, and what they put those around them through. Okay, let's see what else. Spirit, what else do you have? Okay, the next one. I check on you from afar. So for those of you who are dealing with someone from a distance, or someone who is just energetically distant, even if they're close to you, just know, and for some of you, it's not going to matter, but this person does check on you. This person does think of you. For some, it does feel like they're checking on you, not on social media, because I'm hearing that whoever this is actually that's watching, you actually are not that active on social media, or you're not that detectable on social media. I feel like this person watches you from afar, and that they're able to check into you, feel into you energetically, is what I'm hearing. So for those of you who have experienced like telepathy or deep connection with a partner energetically, just know that just because you're not hearing from this person or seeing them, or they're not reaching out, it doesn't mean that they are not wanting to know that you're doing well, that you are okay. For others, this may be somebody who just kind of is able to see you at a glance from time to time, not in a stalker type creepy way. Maybe it's somebody that you work with, or somebody that you know, perhaps frequents your neighborhood or some of the spots that you're used to going, like the grocery store or whatever. This person might just kind of, you know, when they should happen to see you, just admire you from afar and kind of make sure you're doing all right, that sort of thing. This also could be someone checking in with your family and friends that they're in contact with, just to make sure that you're doing all right. It does feel like this person is wanting to reach out. For those of you that this last card is resonating with, the checking on, but they know they're not healthy enough to. So if you're not hearing from someone, try not to take it too personally. It's not about you. And I don't mean that in, you know, I don't mean that to hurt you, but sometimes we take things so personally that have absolutely nothing to do with us. And it does feel like what's going on with this person is just that. It is 100% what is going on with that person. And it has nothing to do with you. You can't fix it. You can't heal it. And this person is knowing that. Even though they might not know how to fix what they need to fix, they might not know how to navigate what they need to go through, but they are able to at least say, wait a minute, I'm not healthy, well, functional, emotional enough to be in a connection right now. So I'm just going to have to pump the brakes and have this in whatever capacity I can at a distance for now. Okay, let's pull from a different deck. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us about this connection? The next card to come out, unworthy. You're a better person than I am. This actually came up in the last reading as well. So if you happen to tune into the last one, I know at this point it's only had like one view. But whoever that was that watched it, it wasn't me. I don't watch my own videos. But if this is you watching again, just know that this is so true, because I feel like if you did watch that other video and you were like, oh my gosh, that's not true. This person does think they're better than me. This is entirely not the case. This person feels so unworthy. And even though the way they ended things might have felt harsh, might have felt like a really deep abandonment or a fierce rejection, this was not the case at all. Even if that person, even if they came off that way, I'm hearing, because I feel like they might have said some things that seemed arrogant or felt as though they were trying to make it seem like they thought they were out of your league. That's not what was really going on beneath the surface. Like on a subconscious level, this person was just dealing with so many deep-seated, long-held thought patterns of inadequacy and unworthiness. And sometimes when people are coming from that place, you know, they project their things onto those around them. Ooh, that one really jumped out. Self-love, I am still trying to heal. So that just goes back to what we were saying earlier. You know, this person, they know they need to heal. And I don't feel like this person is trying to heal at this juncture yet. I feel like they're trying to understand what they need to heal. It feels like this person is really, really in the infancy stages of healing, because whatever happened between the two of you in the connection, whatever transpired, whatever was brought up, it's like new information to them. And they're like, what was that? And how do I deal with it? Is this my problem? What's going on with me? Where did that come from? They're still trying to figure themselves out so that they can get to a place where they are actively working on healing and recovery of self. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for us? Okay, next card to come out. Unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. So for those of you dealing with, you know, questioning why did this end, the person was not happy. But I would also surmise as well, it feels like you weren't happy either. It's just that this person happened to initiate the close of this. They happened to maybe vocalize their dissatisfaction before you did. And that might have been why you took it so personally, or why you were feeling so unworthy or inadequate, or as if this person was rejecting you. And it feels like here as well, I mean, let's be honest, when someone's not happy in something, the other person always feels that energetically, whether they say it or not, whether they can identify it or not. I feel like whoever's watching this, you knew the other person was not happy because you weren't happy. And again, even though you might not have vocalized it, I am feeling like when this ended, it does feel like you were feeling a sense of relief yourself. Like you want to be with this person, it feels like, but not the way that things were and not the way that things were going and things were headed. So this time apart can actually be a really beautiful time for both of you. You know, I don't know that this other person is going to take time to actually heal. You know, not everybody's actively on that path. I can't speak for this other person. It doesn't feel like, I feel like there's a willingness on their end to work on self, but you know, when the going gets tough, I don't know that they're actually going to persevere and really do what it takes to heal and be in a healthy, functional place where they can show up and be the partner that you're wanting and needing. But what's beautiful about this is that you can take this time as well to heal self, to work on deepening your connection to self, gaining deeper self-love, because it's that work and energy on your end that will call in your divine partner, should it be this person or not. And what's so wonderful is that when you do that work and you start really loving and valuing and honoring and respecting self, you know, a lot of times you might initiate that process because you're wanting to get somebody back or you're hopeful that someone will return if you work on self enough. But when you do the real work, you'll get to a juncture where that might have been initially why you started on that path. But once you get to somewhere worth being, you realize, I don't even want that person anymore. I mean, this doesn't pertain to everyone. Some of you, this person might come back and you are wanting that and you do feel open and maybe they will be in a good place. But for others, the message is coming here so strongly that you really need to prioritize yourself and you know, value yourself and not settle for less than what you know you absolutely deserve. And why would you want someone that's not wanting you? Anyone that you have to prove your value to, or, you know, convince that you're worthy or valuable, deserving even of their love, is that really, you know, what you want for yourself? Do you really want that to be how things are? That this person that you end up with is someone you had to beg to even see the value in you? That's not love. Okay, let's pull some more cards. Spirit, what else do you have for us? Ooh, the next card to come out. Learning, development, lessons. So know that this person, this connection, in life, there's blessings, there's lessons. This person was a lesson and a blessing, even though you might not see or feel that yet. You're learning, you're growing, you're healing. Also, for those of you that, you know, even if this person walked away from you, if you accepted it and didn't beg, didn't stay, didn't try to negotiate, that's a part of your development as well. To know that, wow, I'm finally to a place where I didn't beg this person to stay. I know my value. I know my worth. I don't have to fight someone to prove what it is. I can take everything that I have to offer and I can walk away from this, or I can let this walk away from me. Oh. Oh, Spirit, what else can you tell us about this connection? Too many came out. What else can you tell us? There we go. Distance, separation, limbo, uncertainty. And for a lot of you, this just feels like a separation where, I don't know, it's feeling like the person kind of left it open-ended. Like even though it was ended, it feels like there was really no finality in conversation or in words. So you might be feeling like you're in limbo or things are uncertain. But there's definitely distance, definitely separation here. And the certainty that you're needing and wanting is going to come from checking in with self. Going inward, doing that inner healing work. Deepening connection and love to self, then you'll get that clarity. When we really feel into things and take the time to do that, a lot of times it's like we already know the answer. And if someone that, you know, wasn't making you feel great, or if you were feeling like this was topsy-turvy all along and this person left you, that's a beautiful thing. You know, that's your blessing here. This person did what you weren't ready to do, able to do, willing to do even, but what you in your heart knew needed to happen. So this person essentially has done you a favor. And it's really important that you see it as such so that you can move forward in your life, whether that be with self or, you know, perhaps making a new connection at some point with someone that is actually worthy of what you have to offer and sees the worth that you have. Okay, Spirit, what else do you have for us? Okay, the next card to come out. Growing old, maturity, ripe, growing up. So this is feeling like you're maturing here. You're growing up. There's an ascension happening here, a soul evolution, an emotional evolution happening. For the other person, they might just be coming into the awareness that they've got some maturing to do, some emotional growth that needs to happen. Feels like as well, it is coming in that this other person actually thought, wow, that's somebody I could have grown old with, or I would like to grow old with someone like that. That'd be a blessing if I could get to that place. That's the type of person I would like to have. Let me pull now. I'm going to pull from the self-care deck and see what you can do to help you heal here. Spirit, show us what self-care step needs to be taken. Okay, what's coming? Wake up early. Aim to wake up earlier in the morning to chase your dreams. It's interesting because this might not seem that like it has to do with love, but what is coming into me and came in very quickly is there's a wake-up call that needs to happen here, but also waking up early, because for some of you, it feels like the sadness, the depression of this, the loss of this, it's thrown off your routine and you're not waking up early like you're needing to or have been wanting to, or even have been in the past. Wake up early or create a new routine that revolves around you, revolves around self, revolves around you chasing your dreams, not chasing a person, I'm hearing. Start doing that. Craft out what your morning routine is going to look like so that you wake up excited each day. Maybe you're going to wake up each day, you're going to do your hair, you're going to do your makeup, you're going to, you're going to work out, or you're going to meditate, read a book, learn a new language. I don't know, but something that will make you feel alive and ignite passion in your life in different ways, but passion for life, not passion for a person, but just passion and zest for life overall. Oh, this one jumped out as well. Awaken the witch. Awaken your dormant potential and unlock your inner witch. So this is just a calling to step into your power, that power that you have within. You don't need to look without, you've got to go within. I'm seeing someone that's like looking online, like, how do I do this? How do I get a man back? How do I draw in a guy? How do I keep a man? How do I lock down it? Like, that's so not what needs to be done here. You do not need to worry about calling in a man or keeping a man. What's meant for you would never leave you. What's meant for you would never choose to walk away from you. What's meant for you, you would just know. You would not be watching this video if this person were meant for you. If they were your one and only, your be all end all. This person, I think, was just meant to be, just a step on your path, not the end of the road. Tap into that divine healing that we all have within. Ask the divine to help heal your heart. Ask Archangel Raphael to help your heart heal while you're sleeping. Work with the color green. Get out in nature as much as you can. Get near a natural body of water as long as you can. Ideally, immersed in the water, even if it's just your feet. Do things that are grounding, cleansing, energetically. Will really help you feel anew again. Help you have that excitement that we were talking about, that excitement for life again. Okay, so that's what I have for you guys. I really hope this did resonate with you. If you are the one going through this and dealing with that heartbreak or rejection or distance, just know that my heart is with you. I know that pain. You're definitely not alone. A lot of people suffer from heartache and are able to get to a place where they realize that low point, it was one of the best things to ever happen to them. I really hope that does happen for you here. And if you're even watching this or feeling called to watch, that's such a beautiful sign, because, you know, you're someone who is awakened, if only in part for right now, and you're open to doing what it takes to really value, love, and heal self. And that is just such a beautiful place to be, because so many people are not in that awareness, are not able to be self-reflective, put in the work, emotionally open themselves, emotionally recover self. So if you are on that journey with yourself, kudos to you, because, you know, you're really like a spiritual warrior. There are a lot of people that are not able, just not able to get to that place. So give yourself more credit, be kind with yourself, be nurturing, loving with yourself, be compassionate. Whenever you happen to tune in, wherever you're tuning in from, just know that I really appreciate you. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I hope to see you all in the next reading.